A final farewell, hundreds gathering to pay their respects to a Houston police sergeant who lost his life during Hurricane Harvey. How the sergeant is being remembered by those who knew him best.
What we saw through his sacrifice that Sunday was symbolic of what this entire nation and world saw in the city of Houston, the state of Texas, for several days.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota. It is an emotional day for Houston as the life of Sergeant Steve Perez is honored. Hundreds pausing today to say their final farewell. Sergeant Perez drowned in his car while trying to get to work at the height of the storm. This afternoon, he is being laid to rest with full honors. Channel 2's Jake Reiner joining us now live from the Co-Cathedral of the Sacred Heart, where that service has just wrapped up. Jake, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Andy. It is amazing to see the outpouring of support here. Hundreds and hundreds of officers, not only locally, but from out of state as well. We've seen officers here from Detroit. And take a look at the scene. This is the lineup for the funeral procession that is just about to begin. Steve Perez's family is in this car right here. We just saw Chief Art Acevedo load them into this car, and then behind them is, the hearse is right over here. So that is where the body of Sergeant Steve Perez is inside a casket. He will be laid to rest at the Houston National Cemetery shortly. So this parade route, this route is going to go from here downtown all the way to the Houston National Cemetery. We're not allowed at that ceremony, but we will be following along on Sky 2. I want to show you some images from inside the cathedral earlier. It was a massive ceremony filled with friends, family, fellow officers, people that knew Sergeant Perez, a number of dignitaries here. We mentioned Chief Acevedo, but also Mayor Sylvester Turner. The Lieutenant Governor is here. The Governor was here. We saw the District Attorney was here. A lot of people came to honor this man, and the reason that they did so was because he was trying to do his job. He was going to work, and we heard that reportedly his wife told him not to go to work that day at the height of the storm, and he said, I have a job to do. I have people to save, and that's what he was going to do. And unfortunately, his car got stuck in the floodwaters on the Hardy Tollway in Beltway 8, and then 2 days after, August 27th, is when they recovered his body after the storm had gone down. Now, there is a tradition when an officer is killed. They do what's called an end-of-watch dispatch call, and what that is that this is the last time that you will hear Sergeant Steve Perez's name over dispatch. Take a listen.
Under my authority, please show Sergeant Steve Perez O.D. Steve A. Perez began his tour of duty on March 21st, 1983, and ended his tour of duty on August 29th, 2017. On the authority of Chief Art Acevedo of the Houston Police Department, Sergeant Steve A. Perez is officially O.D. Godspeed, Sergeant Perez.
And back out here live, you can see this is the lineup still for the funeral procession. You can see the street is completely blocked off. Again, they're going from here to the Houston National Cemetery, where Sergeant Perez will be laid to rest. He was with the department for 34 years at Houston Police Department, and a lot of people here are sad today to see him go, but the outpouring of support has been tremendous, if not remarkable. Reporting live downtown, I'm Jake Reiner, KPRC Channel 2 News.